Premier League, the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup, and Primetime's #1 show, Sunday Night Football, only on NBC.
Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are in first place in the NFC East. Tonight they face their division rivals, Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles, on Sunday Night Football.
In the 2016 NFL Draft, Carson Wentz, Ezekiel Elliott.
Let's go! They are the class of 2016.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
One is the NFL rookie rushing leader.
Coming right, Zeke Elliott, he's going.
The other has become the pride of Philadelphia.
This has been just quite a journey, and it's only just beginning.
What a start! Opposite him, the surprise of this rookie class. A fourth-round selection who has seized the moment and continues to show a readiness to finish what he started.
Let's get it.
The future is now on Sunday Night Football. We welcome you inside AT&T Stadium on this early Sunday evening in between Dallas and Fort Worth in Arlington, Texas, for the division lead, the Cowboys and the Eagles on Sunday Night Football. And welcome to Football Night in America. Mike Tirico along with Chris Collinsworth. A buzz in the building an hour 20 before the game kicks off. Chris, it has one of those big game feels, and these two teams have played for about 57 seasons, and we've never seen two rookie quarterbacks go head-to-head with the Eagles and the Cowboys. But we've met these guys. I feel like they can handle the pressure of being the quarterback in Dallas and in Philadelphia.
You know, you have to start by saying both of these guys are smart guys,
Yes.
right? You don't talk to either one of them for very long and go, these are two really sharp guys. You know, Carson Wentz was valedictorian of his high school class, and Dak Prescott, you can see what he does on the field. But I love what these guys can do athletically as well. The ability to get out of the pocket and make some plays on the move on the outside. Carson Wentz, maybe not as many pure bootlegs, but this sort of scramble, stepping up and through and making this big throw down the field for a touchdown to Darren Sproles. But I think the thing that maybe impresses me the most out of them is they brought an element of fun to their teams. You know, young people sometimes can bring this element of fun to a locker room that hasn't been that much fun in the past, certainly in the case of the Dallas Cowboys, and I think you see that energy every time they take the field.
I was just talking to Jordan Matthews, the wide receiver. He said, the vibe in our locker room is great right now, and a lot of that is Wentz and Doug Peterson, the new coach, and their new energy. Let's get more on tonight's game, and for that, we check in with Michelle Tafoya.
Well, Mike, Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz aren't the only rookies making a major impact this season. Dallas running back Ezekiel Elliott came into the week leading the league in rushing. Now, the last time we saw him on Sunday Night Football back in Week 3, he had the first 100-yard rushing game of his career, and he's gone over 100 in every game since then, including 157 yards in the Cowboys' last game against the Packers' league-leading run defense. Entering the week, Elliott's 703 rushing yards were more than the rushing totals of 15 teams, and he's in a legitimate position to challenge Eric Dickerson's rookie rushing record. Now, coming off their bye week, the Cowboys get stronger on both sides of the ball tonight with the return of wide receiver Des Bryant, who missed the past 3 games because of a knee injury, and cornerback Orlando Scandrick, who hasn't played since Week 2 because of hamstring injuries to both of his legs. Meanwhile, the Eagles will be without starting defensive tackle Benny Logan. He's out with a groin injury, and he'll be replaced by Bo Allen, Mike.
Okay, Michelle, and let's take that injury and talk about it, Chris, because maybe the best matchup to watch tonight is going to be one that involves the defensive front, like defensive tackle Fletcher Cox. His visit with Michelle, available for you. Plus, you can follow live stream of tonight's game on NBCSports.com and the NBC Sports app. Fletcher Cox and that defensive line going up against the Cowboys' offensive line. You started talking about that last Sunday night. Yeah. Looking forward to this Sunday night.
Michelle looked kind of small standing next to Fletcher Cox.
We all do.
Man, oh, man. But defensively, yeah, what did they do a week ago? They had 6 sacks in that game against Minnesota, 4 takeaways. And so the question is, can they now come in here and take on this great offensive line of the Dallas Cowboys? Because believe me, if Ezekiel Elliott and this offensive line can take over, the Cowboys won't do anything else. So it really is on Brandon Graham and those guys to come up and make plays and put the ball back in the hands of Dak Prescott and hope he doesn't handle it. We haven't really seen that this year. but we really haven't seen them having to play from way behind either.
Yeah, both rookie quarterbacks haven't had a ton of adversity in game during the year. That's something that if somebody can jump out to a lead, they'll be tested here tonight.
You got it.
All right, talk to you in a little bit. And in the meantime, more on the big game of this week in the NFL. Our game right here. We go to the studio, say good evening to Dan Patrick, Tony Dungy, and Rodney Harris.
All right, Mike, thank you. We'll get to that in a moment. But 8 years ago, when you came to Football Night in America, you promised you wouldn't have another career change, right? You went from coaching to TV, and you said you're here for good. Is there something you want to tell me that happened over the weekend that I need to know? Are you thinking about another career?
No, I'm not thinking about another career.
Okay.
This was fun. This wasn't a career.
Oh, it's not? Okay. All right. Well, the Tour de France is 9 months away.
And it doesn't pay very much.
No, this was my wife and I bike riding across the state of Florida. It was awesome.
All right. Our game tonight, what are you looking forward to?
Well, Chris and Mike talked about the defensive line of Philadelphia getting after Dallas. I want to see that, but I also want to see the other side. Dallas's defensive line, can they keep Carson Wentz in the pocket? Which defensive line is going to win the challenge
Coach,
tonight?
I think it comes down to Dak Prescott. And for me, I'm watching. It's very important for him not to try to go outside himself and prove that he's better than Carson Wentz. Do what you've been doing. Continue to just take your time and stay patient, and he'll have success.
All right, plenty more on the Eagles-Cowboys coming up, and all the Week 8 highlights, including a walk-off win for the Raiders.
Derek Carr in the gun. Carr throws, catch Seth Roberts, breaks the tackle, he to win the game.
Palmer being pressured. Ball got out of there, rumbling down the far sideline. Thomas Davis scores a touchdown. Great throws down the right side for Gronk, makes the catch to the 20. Gronk for the record book. Touchdown 69 for Rob Gronkowski.
Thursday, it's the special election edition of Superstore. What did you do? Where every ballot will be carefully processed.
We need to speed this up.
Because they know every vote counts. Woo! Election Day at Superstore, Thursday on NBC.
From fistfights on the playground to the unthinkable.
A 14-year-old gunman opened fire in Butler County.
School violence is on the rise. Each year, more than 90,000 children suffer injuries.
These kids are troubled. There's something else going on.
WLWT News 5 investigates the new local tactics to prevent school shootings.
It's something that we really need.
And the new technology that could prevent violent behavior before it happens. Tuesday on WLWT News 5 at 6.
Since the beginning, there's been one pioneering light, illuminating the path for others to follow. The distinctive Audi LED technology, designed to see and be seen. This is how an Audi earns its rings. LED technology, found in the Audi Q5. Get an exceptional offer at your local Audi dealer.
Everything we do has a rhythm. When you're packing, there's a rhythm to it. When you're picking, there's a rhythm to it. Get a rhythm and then flow with it.
How's it going? Hi. Today we're going to be comparing the roll-form steel bed of the Chevy Silverado to the aluminum bed of this competitor's truck.
Awesome.
Let's see how the aluminum bed of this truck held up.
Oh, wow. That's a good-sized puncture.
You're aluminum now, you're going to go, ooh.
Let's check out the Silverado's steel bed.
Wow. Yeah, a couple dents.
I'd expect more dents.
It's Truck Month. Make a strong decision. Find your tag and get over $11,000 total value on this Silverado All-Star.
Chevy clearly held up better than the Ford.
Randy Rico, weekday mornings on WLWT News 5 today.
Hi, Lena.
Hey, Greg. Are you ready for my kids?
Let's see how long you can go. Go. Run. No, dude, please don't cut her hair. That would be tough. Oh, hey, guys. Okay.
Look, it's Ivar.
What? You are super good.
Hey, Greg.
Oh, hi, Lena. That was fast. Tag, you're in.
Thank you. I hope you finished your homework.
No. He didn't let us.
Mm-hmm.
He made us paint.
I want to warn Warren Zevon, an excitable boy.
Coach, is that you, the pumpkin with no hair?
I think that's both of us on the left.
Tirico, too. Football Night in America. The Week 8 highlights from Wembley. There's Big Ben and Parliament. Third and final game in London this season. Fourth quarter, Bengals up by 3. Andy Dalton.
Let's surprise them, Dan.
That's his first interception since week 3. Washington capitalizes. Kirk Cousins to Jamison Crowder.
Long coverage. Let him get in right inside the pylon.
9 catches, 107 yards, 24-20 Washington. Bengals' answer is only the Bengals can. Dalton to A.J. Green.
Well, Dan, he's so good it doesn't matter if you grab him, hold him, tackle him. He's going to come down with
saw a lot of that today.
Yeah, Josh Norman trying to defend him. Jeremy Hill is in 27-24. Less than 2 minutes ago, Washington down 3. Cousins goes to his go-to guy. It's Crowder again for 20 yards in the first down. That would lead to the game-tying field goal, and that meant we would go into overtime. Washington with a 34-yard field goal attempt. Dustin Hopkins wide left. On the ensuing drive, it's a 3rd and 1. Dalton with the sneak, gets the first down, forgot the football. Washington, one last chance. 4th and 11. No time remaining. Kirk Cousins, the Hail Mary.
Throw it up. Keep it in bounds. No.
Here's Jay Gruden. A confused Jay Gruden.
I don't know how to react. I didn't think it was possible to tie. I know there was a tie last week in Arizona, but I was like, how the heck they tie? You know, and now we know it would help to win this one, but I guess it's not a loss. I don't know.
Who's official 88? He sucked. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be straightforward. He was terrible, and I feel like he should be reprimanded. We come over here in the international game, and it seems like, geez, threw everything out the window of what we do. Hit the guy on the line. 5-yard penalty. Hands to the face, hands to the face, hands to the face. But yet, every time I touched him, he knocked my hand up into him. But I'm telling him, but he's still calling it. How do you play like that? They reprimand us. So how come, what's the recommended for them?
Well, Rodney, official number 88 is field judge Brad Freeman, and all he does is watch the wide receivers and the defensive backs. And these were good calls today. These were not phantom calls. Josh Norman has to understand, if you put your hands in the face or you grab jerseys, it's going to get called.
And I know he's frustrated because he's out there fighting against the best receiver, one of the best receivers in the league. But if he watches tape, he'll see that they could have called 3 or 4 of the other calls, Coach, added to those. But, Dan, if he does not change his technique, is going to continue to happen. He has to change.
Yeah, I think you brought out the key. They could have called probably 3 or 4 more penalties.
Yes, several more.
Yes. Joined now by Mike Florio from ProFootballTalk.com. Let me ask you about Josh Norman. Will he be fined, disciplined for those comments?
Dan, in the past, what the league has said is when it comes to players, criticism of officials, okay. You cross the line when you start questioning the integrity of officials, and I don't think Norman crossed that line. That's not what he said. The
big story you're working on, Ezekiel Elliott under investigation by the NFL for 5 alleged incidents of domestic violence. That was back in July. That was involving his then-girlfriend. No criminal charges were filed due to conflicting and inconsistent information. So where does this case stand now?
Well, the investigation remains open. And, Dan, I'm told that roughly a month ago, Ezekiel Elliott was interviewed for a little more than an hour by the NFL, an NFL Players Association lawyer present for this formal interview of Ezekiel Elliott. I'm also told that his ex-girlfriend is cooperating, and that's not always something that happens in cases like this. But the investigation is open. The investigation continues.
Okay, but what's the time frame here?
Well, there is no hard and fast procedure. There is no timetable. There are no deadlines that apply. It moves as quickly as the league wants it to move. And here's an important thing to keep in mind. If the commissioner ever comes to a conclusion, a tentative conclusion, that the policy may have been violated, Ezekiel Elliott could be put on the commissioner's exempt list, which means he'll get paid, but he will not be allowed to play.
I think everybody's looking for consistency with domestic violence, and I'm wondering about the handling of the Josh Brown case, if that has any impact on this.
Well, that surely looms over how the NFL is going to handle any of these cases in the short term. And one thing I'm told, many players are watching this one, how it plays out with Ezekiel Elliott, because of what happened initially with Giants kicker Josh Brown. He got a 1-game suspension. He's white. A lot of players are watching this very carefully.
Adrian Peterson was injured in week 2, put on the IR week 3. which meant he was down for 8 weeks. Where's that time frame for him coming back?
We know he's back in the facility on a regular basis. He's rehabbing, and I'm told the team's best estimate at this point is he'll be back in December. Now, they don't know when, early December, late December. December begins with a visit from the Cowboys on a Thursday night, so we could see him theoretically as soon as that.
Thank you, Mike. More from Mike coming up as we head back out to Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth, and it looks like that Dallas offense will be fully assembled as Des Bryant ready to go. Guys?
Yeah, Dan, you talk about players coming back from injury. It was when we were here for Sunday Night Football Week 3 that Dez was hurt, back in the lineup tonight for the Cowboys as they take on the Philadelphia Eagles after the 3 games missing. Well, Dez will be trying to equal the numbers that Amari Cooper put up today. Back with Chris Collinsworth as we talk about some of the games that have been played already. Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree, and the Raiders' pass offense was phenomenal in Tampa as they won their 5th road game out of 5 this season.
Yeah, and, you know, I just think back to when I was a kid a little bit. Maybe an older kid, but, you know, Denver and Oakland meant something. Remember all those teams out there, and anytime they played the Oakland Raiders, it was a big deal. Well, guess what? It's a big deal again. Derek Carr passes for 513 yards today, 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. And there's a little bit of a touch of the old Raiders. 23 penalties for a new NFL record out there with that, too. So I think for us next week to go in there in the black hole, first place on the line, it's just going to feel like the good old days one more time. That place is going to be insane. I can't wait for it.
Right. The road success, now they're trying to copy it at home. Denver's on their way to a win. Both teams can be 6-2. Kansas City's playing well. The West is great, but the division games are important, so next Sunday night will be huge. Well, also huge this week is Thanksgiving. Carson Wentz, perhaps you'll see a few kids dressed as Carson Wentz around your neighborhoods in the Philadelphia area and in North Dakota as well. I'm going to visit with Carson in a little bit, but somebody getting a jump on Halloween. A little Wentz wagon for that young man. Not bad. We saw that on social media. You can follow us at SNF on NBC on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
It's the last week before The Voice goes live.
I'm waiting for something fiery.
Who will move on?
Blew my mind.
Is my hairpiece still on?
And who will get the final steal? Yeah! The Voice, all new tomorrow and Tuesday on NBC.
Let's go, come on!
It's time for new beginnings.
Thank you.
New adventures. New inspiration. It's time for life in the adventurous Toyota RAV4. Now through October 31st, get 0 for 60 financing on the last of the 2016 RAV4s. Get up to $750 customer cash or leases starting at $199 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
This is not an ordinary time, and this is not an ordinary election. I want to send a message to every boy and girl, and indeed to the entire world, that America already is great, but we are great because we are good. We are going to lift each other up. I want us to heal our country and bring it together. We have to start getting the economy to work for everyone, not just those at the top, making the best education system from preschool through college, making it affordable, because that's, I think, the best way for us to get the future that our children and our grandchildren deserve. My vision of America is an America where everyone has a place. This is the America that I know and love. If we set those goals and we go together, there's nothing that America can't do. I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Maestros lead with confidence, exactness, inspiration. At GMC, we're in tune with that degree of precision. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the GMC Acadia. The next generation SUV has arrived. Now get this low mileage lease on this 2017 Acadia SLE1 for around $299 per month. See your tri-state GMC dealer.
The new local tactics to prevent school shootings. Tuesday.
Hey, how's it going? What's up, man? How are you? What you got for me? Okay. Is my move?
Yeah, I think I moved.
Good game. Well done. And checkmate. Good game. That's a good move. Checkmate. Good game, man.
Jimmy Johnson won today's race in Martinsville, Virginia, to secure his chance to race for the championship next month in Miami. Johnson looking for his 7th NASCAR championship, a feat only Richard Petty and the late Dale Earnhardt have accomplished. The NASCAR playoffs continue next Sunday at 1 Eastern on NBC at Texas Motor Speedway, which is about 30 miles from AT&T Stadium, where the Cowboys host the Eagles on Sunday Night Football. Dallas comes into tonight with a 5-game winning streak as we welcome you back inside our studio. Are you scared?
A little bit.
Okay. I know why you're scared. We're going to show highlights of the Browns. Back to the highlights with the winless Browns hosting the Jets. And the Browns were actually in the lead first quarter when Ryan Fitzpatrick takes a big hit from Brian Body Calhoun.
Get a slide, Ryan. Be smart.
And he was not fully assembled after this. That's helmet, chin strap, mouthpiece. And then he had to tell the official, look, I'm okay. But he sent him to the sidelines, concussion protocol. Bilal Powell, 35-yard touchdown. Got in. Second half. Jets down 13. Fitzpatrick to Quincy Enunwa.
This is part of the reason why you haven't won a game.
Jets down 6. Fitzpatrick then goes to Enunwa again. What did you see on film with this guy, Rodney?
Well, we talked about it last week. Coach didn't realize how fast he was. I guess the Cleveland Browns did.
He makes plays.
4th and 1. Matt Forte for the lead.
Rodney's guy.
That's right.
Fourth quarter. Browns down 8. Josh McCown looking for Terrell Pryor and Marcus Gilchrist. On the replay, you'll see Pryor will slow down on the route.
He didn't think he was open, didn't think the ball was coming. You got to play it out.
Annoyed as he goes to the sidelines with his team down by 11, closing seconds. McCown to Andrew Hawkins. Cleveland got the 2-point conversion, down 3, going for the onside kick. The all-hands team, Brandon Marshall, Hugh Jackson and the Browns, the only winless team in the league. Here's Todd Bowles.
It's all about attitude. You know, we need an attitude check. We didn't come out with an attitude in the first half, which we preached all week and had in practice. We came out in the second half with a bunch of attitude and played a different type of game.
I'm not more deflated, by it or anything. It's disappointing, no question. I mean, you guys be tired of losing too, but at the same time, you got to do something about it. There's nobody else can do anything about this but the players and coaches in that locker room.
Detroit in Houston. We pick it up in the second quarter. Brock Osweiler to DeAndre Hopkins. Great grab. Down to the 1.
Outstanding hands.
Next play, it'll be Lamar Miller. Texans go up 14-0. Detroit had a 3-game winning streak coming in. Matthew Stafford and Theo Riddick. The Lions now down just 7. Later in the fourth, still down 7, going for the onside kick. Texans now 5-0 at home, and that's got to make Bill O'Brien happy. Right, Coach?
What does it mean to be 5-3 as opposed to 3-5 the last 2 years?
Well, it's better. It's better to be 5-3.
You don't seem to be real excited about winning.
I'm very excited about winning. I'm always excited about winning. Can't you tell? I'm very excited.
Do you think Bill O'Brien's really excited about that win?
Well, he's not very excited about Brock Osweiler because it's difficult to get excited about him because he's so inconsistent, up and down, coach, and at times it seems like he loses his confidence. But I tell you one thing, he's very excited on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, those guys are playing well. Jadeveon Clowney has really stepped it up in J.J. Watt's absence, and that's what's carrying the team right now.
And considering they were facing Detroit, had won 3 in a row, and Matthew Stafford had played quite well. The Seahawks defense faced the league leader in touchdown passes as they visited Drew Brees and the Saints. To the Big Easy we go. First quarter, Saints with the ball. Mark Ingram will fumble the football, and then watch Earl Thomas just grabs it and goes. Takes it 33 yards for the touchdown, 7-0 Seattle. And then Thomas gets flagged for hugging the referee.
Has he scored a touchdown before?
He's just trying to embrace the ref.
Second quarter, Russell Wilson to Tanner McAvoy, who finds C.J. Procise, the former Notre Dame special
star.
Yes, absolutely. Seahawks scored the touchdown on the next play. Fourth quarter, it's Drew Brees to Brandon Cooks. 22-17 New Orleans. Pete Carroll wants offensive pass interference. What do you think?
I think he had a point.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. The wide receiver comes off, and he just totally knocks the defensive back down.
Two-point conversion, no good. Later in the fourth, it's third down for the Saints, and it's another pick play here.
Well, it happened once. I got away with it. Let's do it again.
And then Richard Sherman saying, you got to help me here. That's a pick play. 33 seconds to go. Seattle down 5. Wilson. Doug Baldwin, 27 yards. Here's your last chance. 4th and 2. No time left as Wilson looks for Jermaine Kearse. Oh, and he throws it out of the end zone.
Give your receiver a chance. Keep it in bounds.
Seattle's second loss of the season. They will be hosting Buffalo next Monday night. Russell Wilson's struggles continue. More on that in a moment. Drew Brees, only 1 touchdown pass. Wilson just 5 touchdown passes in 7 games and just 44 yards rushing this season. His coach talked about the Saints' pick plays after the game.
Yeah, the real typical plays. These are the plays that challenge the officials, and they were challenged today. Well, if you illegally, block a guy instead of trying to get out of the way, then you impede a guy's progress to his coverage, then it's a penalty, so we'll see. We'll see how that works. I can sit here and gripe about stuff. I'm not going to do it.
But he does mention it here. Does he have a legitimate beef?
He does, Coach. And the thing about it, when Josh Norman gets upset and Richard Sherman gets upset, these officials, they've been so inconsistent this entire year. And we saw against Seattle and Atlanta, they were afraid to call the pass interference by Richard Sherman.
Yeah, these two happened. They were pretty obvious. The first one, the slot receiver just comes straight off and blocks. You got to call that offensive pass interference. Pete Carroll has a reason to be upset.
Okay,
with those calls.
He's probably reason to be concerned about Russell Wilson here because we haven't seen that production. It certainly hasn't been able to use his legs with the injuries.
Yeah, and the fact that he hasn't been as mobile, that hurts everything. That hurts the running game because now you can squeeze down. The defenses used to have to honor Wilson. That would open up running lanes. And then he was so good at improvising, moving around, holding the ball, making plays. That's what's missing in their offense.
But it also affects the defense because the defense is tired. I mean, fatigue is real, Dan, and they're on the field too long. They have some key starters missing, but that offense needs to step up against the Saints, one of the worst defenses in the league.
Absolutely. Sunday Night Football just ahead. Doug Peterson and the Eagles taking on the Cowboys. Coming up next, Mike Tirico will talk with the Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz.
March 1836.
The Alamo. Timeless is Monday's #1 new drama.
That's David Crockett.
Ma'am? It's got the hat. The future of America
The Alamo created Texas.
rests in her hands. There's one thing everybody knows about the Alamo. Everybody dies.
We need to fix history.
Let me buy you the time to get out.
I need you.
Timeless, all new, tomorrow after The Voice on NBC and catch up on demand. The highly advanced Audi A4. Experience the Audi A4 at your local dealer.
This is Lulu, our newest dog.
Mom didn't want another dog. She says it's too much work.
Lulu's hair just floats. Oh, help me!
Mom, check this out.
Wow. Silver sweeper and dusters. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Sticks to this better than it sticks to Lulu.
That's your hair, Lulu. Mom, can we have another dog?
Trap and Lock, up to 4 times more dirt, dust, and hair than the store brand. Stop cleaning. Start Swiffering.
The new local tactics to prevent school shootings. Tuesday.
I've played in more than 200 consecutive games. I've caught over 1,000 passes for over 11,000 yards. Had to block some of the toughest defensive ends in this league over the past 13 seasons. Done all that and more to earn this.
I found it on NFLshop.com. My mom got it for me.
The best place to get authentic NFL gear NFLshop.com.
Here is an early look at Yahoo's top fantasy waiver pickups for next week. Manage your league with Yahoo's award-winning fantasy app and get the latest fantasy news and analysis on fantasy football live every Sunday morning before kickoff. Sign up now on yahoo.com/fantasyfootball. This is Football Night in America, presented by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
There's number 2 overall pick Carson Wentz. He and the 4-2 Eagles will face Dallas coming up for the division lead on Sunday Night Football. And who knows if Wentz would even be active tonight if Minnesota quarterback Teddy Bridgewater wasn't hurt in training camp. That Bridgewater injury led to the Eagles trading Sam Bradford to Minnesota and paved the way for the North Dakota State national champion to go from number 3 on the Eagles depth chart to rookie starter. I spoke last night with the man who grew up in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Bye week, you get to go back home to North Dakota. Hunting was good. Return to your alma mater is good. Yeah. What was it like to go back home as now an NFL starting quarterback?
It was pretty cool. For me, it's different because I feel like a kid who just grew up down the street, you know, so I don't feel any different, but everyone kind of looks at me different now. But, you know, I don't let that go to my head. I think it's just really cool, you know, try and make the most of my opportunities with interacting with the fans. It's a great place. It's a great state, and the sport's been unbelievable. Hey, good job. Good job.
You know the coach of the Cowboys a little bit because you played for Jason Garrett at the Senior Bowl. What was Jason like?
You could tell he loved the game. You know, he was very passionate. Even in the Senior Bowl, like he took it seriously and he cared.
And you knew the Cowboys were talking about a quarterback of the future somewhere down the line. At any point, did you leave that week and say, maybe they'll draft me?
Absolutely. You know, I left there, and you know, everyone's talking, and that's just how it is. I always thought that was an opportunity, that was a chance, but it wouldn't change the way it played out for the world.
And what would it be like if you were a Dallas Cowboy instead of a Philadelphia Eagle?
I don't even want to speculate on that one. I don't know. I don't know.
Wentz takes the snap. He steps up, firing for the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! The first NFL touchdown pass by Carson Wentz.
So your head coach, Doug Peterson, was backing up Brett Favre for a bit, and I heard him being interviewed by Favre on the radio, and he said, Carson Wentz has some of your instincts, Brett, a little bit of you. What is it about your game that is Favre-like?
I think you'll have to ask Coach about some of those things.
Come on, it's the guy you grew up rooting for, right?
Like Brett, to even be in the same breath like that is unbelievable. The guy just loved the game. I always enjoyed watching him when I was a kid, so even be in that category is just a little ridiculous in my opinion, but I think that the way he played the game, I think the energy he brought is something that I like to bring, you know, the passion. Obviously, he had a little bit of gunslinger mentality in him. I think some of that is in me.
When you hear people say, hey, the first meeting of these guys could be the start of something that goes for a while, what do you think of when you hear that?
It's just the next game on the schedule right now. You know, it's a big game. It's a Sunday night game. You know, we're pretty fired up about it, but I don't really put it into this whole Dak versus Carson thing. It's just the next game for me.
Chris, there's a lot that's impressive about Carson Wentz. Off to the 3-0 start in September. Maybe hit a little bit of a bump in the road, 1-2 in October. What have you seen as you've evaluated him?
Well, first of all, let's say that one of those bumps was against the Minnesota Vikings defense that has made every really good quarterback he's played so far look bad. But this is a guy that I think, he gets it. He's a natural leader in that locker room, and they really like him. He has all the intangibles. He's big, he's strong, he's a Ben Roethlisberger kind of body type and whole thing. I think there's still a few things to clean up with him. I think his accuracy could be a little better. I think it has a little bit tied into his throwing motion. But as you talk to the coaches about that this week, they say, you know what? You don't mess with a golfer in the middle of the Masters, right?
Right.
You just let him play it out. So there's a chance this guy's going to be even better in the future than what he is here right now. And he's pretty darn good.
It's only 6 games, but you talk to everybody around him, and they love what they see so far. We'll see him tonight. We'll see you in a little bit with Al.
You got it, bud.
All right, Chris, Football Night in America continues as we move towards the Eagles and the Cowboys here in Arlington.
We're going to find a way or make a way. 4 quarters, give us everything you got.
Strong run through heavy traffic. Touchdown! Back goes Plans, floating it. He's got him. Touchdown! Touchdown!
That's on point. It's sweet when you walk off the field knowing you gave everything you got.
Football Night in America is brought to you by Sprint. Visit sprint.com. By Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. By Untuck It. Shirts designed to be worn untucked. Untuckit.com. And by Microsoft Surface, the official tablet of the NFL.
You got your mom's side, but just become side. You got it. I never thought I'd get married at 65 side. Hey, I'm just looking side. And you better buy that ride. This wide is nationwide. They have to know, protect and grow your many sides. Yeah, Nationwide is on your side.
Introducing the all-new KFC $10 chicken share with 9 chicken tenders, or 6 pieces of chicken, or 12 hot wings, or popcorn nuggets. Now get out there and have fun. Woo, let's go! It's finger licking good.
Discover card. I'm not a customer, but I'm calling about that credit score card. Give it? Oh, sure, it's free for everyone. Oh, well, that's nice. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. Oh! I'm so proud of you. Well, thank you.
Free at discover.com/credit scorecard, even if you're not a customer.
Today, we're talking about automotive awards. Which one of these awards appeals most to you?
Top safety pick, mid-size car, and SUV.
Most dependable means a lot to me.
The green car, because I like fuel efficiency.
What if there was a car company that received all of these awards?
One company, one award in all these? Chevy.
Chevrolet is the most awarded car company of the last 2 years.
I love it. It's fierce.
How would you sum this car up in one word?
Incredible, amazing. I can't use one word.
Salute Our Troops is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Happy holidays to all our friends and family back home. Go Cowboys! Woo!
How about the Cowboys? Woo!
This is Simon Wright from Ramstein. This is Staff Sergeant Burns from Ramstein. We would like to say Carson Wentz for president. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Coming to you loud and proud from Ramstein Air Force Base.
Cowboys Nation worldwide, we'd like to say...
Cowboys! Beat the Eagles!
Tonight in Texas, it's an NFC East matchup between the first-place Cowboys and the second-place Eagles. Sunday Night Football as we continue the highlights. The Chiefs, looking for a third consecutive win, visited the Colts. Here's the Chiefs' opening drive, and watch Alex Smith's head on the collision with Edwin Jackson.
These quarterbacks have to learn to slide earlier.
He would clear concussion protocol, even though it looks like he's out on his feet. In the meantime, backup quarterback Nick Foles finds Travis Kelce, and for good reason. 10-0 Kansas City. Foles' first touchdown as a Chief. Hi, I'm Nick Foles. Hi, I'm Nick Foles. Former Ram and Eagle. Second quarter, Andrew Luck looking for Dante Moncrief. Picked off by Phillip Gaines.
Chiefs DBs go to the ball, Rodney, every week.
Smith comes back in. First half.
Wow.
Smith finds Jeremy Maclin at 17-7. Second half, Smith will scramble and once again watch his head hit the turf. Clayton Gathers pushes him down. He went to the locker room this time, diagnosed with a concussion, did not return. Later in the drive, it's Foles back at the helm. Tyreek Hill. 24/7, Andy Reid on Alex Smith's availability.
Listen, if we had any concern, we wouldn't have put him back in, period. I would never do that. I mean, because whether it's run-pass option or not, there's just no way that he goes back in the game.
Yeah, right now it feels like we moved backwards this weekend. Certainly it felt like we were making progress, and then we stepped backward, and we're sick of it, and we know it's on us. I mean, there's no one else to blame. It's on us.
He's unintentionally entertaining. Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots in Buffalo against Rex Ryan, trying to seek revenge, their only loss of the season. Tom Brady to Danny Amendola, 7-3, New England. Later in the first, it's Brady to Julian Edelman. Brady will take a shot here at the very end, and it'll hurt a little bit more because the Patriots were penalized on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield. Next play, oh, it's the former Bill, Chris Hogan.
A lot of wide open receivers all day, Dan.
I like when the defensive back turns around and says, where's my help here? Second quarter, Brady to Gronk, historical, a franchise record, 69 career touchdown. He's done it in less than 7 seasons. Take a bow, Gronk. First drive, second half. Brady, who threw for 315 and 4 scores. It's Edelman. Patriots have won 4 in a row, now 7-1. They got a bye week coming up. Brady been incredible so far this season since his return from the suspension. 4-0, over 1,300 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, no interceptions.
MVP?
Right now, you'd have to say so.
After missing 4 games?
Ties the NFL record for most wins by a quarterback versus one team. He has owned the Bills. Speaking of Bills, Belichick saying nice things about Gronk.
You know, Rob does a good job. He competes hard. Makes plays in the passing games, walks in the running game, you know, does whatever you ask him to do. So, very unselfish player. It's great to coach.
We didn't deserve to win by any stretch. You know, the Patriots deserved it, and they won the game.
Time now to simplify the game, presented by Microsoft Surface. That's 69 touchdowns in 85 games for Rob Gronkowski. Made it look easy here. Why?
Well, it was pretty easy. The big mistake they made, they tried to fool Tom Brady, and you don't do that very often, Rodney. This is a no-back set, so New England only has 5 blockers. Buffalo's going to show 6 rushers, and usually what happens is then you throw hot to one of these 2 inside receivers. Buffalo's going to bring those linebackers out, thinking Tom might throw the ball right to Julian Edelman.
Yeah, and they're trying to take away the quick passing game. But Tom Brady is smart. Once he sees that and he sees the middle of the field wide open, then he understands that it's a mismatch with Rob Gronkowski against a small defensive back.
So he didn't throw hot against the fake blitz, goes to his man Gronk, and you're right. That's just a mismatch all the way. Now it's easy. The record breaker, number 69. But you're not going to fool Tom Brady very often. He's seen every coverage, every defense you can throw at him.
Do you really believe he's the leading candidate for MVP?
After missing 4 games, I believe he is. He's playing great.
What about you?
I do. This team got shut out against Buffalo before. They got 41 today. That's a big difference.
They got a bye week coming up. Back to the Kansas City game. Nick Foles came in relief of Alex Smith. Alex Smith got dinged up a couple of times. Mike Florio's back with us. What do you have on Alex Smith, Mike?
Yeah, after that first blow to the head, Dan, Alex Smith went to the locker room and received the full concussion evaluation. And the Chiefs say that it was the normal NFL-mandated concussion protocol implemented by an independent neurologist. And you can see he looked woozy after that first hit, but he was cleared. After the second hit, went back for the evaluation, and that time he was not cleared. Diagnosed with a concussion, he will not be allowed to practice or play until he is cleared by an independent neurologist and by a team physician. Dan.
Thank you, Mike. Coming up, Eagles and Cowboys here on Sunday Night Football. We will head on to the field right after this.
Simplify the game, presented by Microsoft Surface.
Our smiles can light up a room. Our work can light up an entire city. We're the men and women of the IBEW, working with a code of excellence that guarantees the job will be done right, on time, and safely. We're lighting the path to the future. Let us show you just how bright that path is.
There's no one road out there. No one surface. No one speed. No one way of driving on each and every road. But there is one car that can conquer them all. The Mercedes-Benz C-Class. 5 driving modes let you customize the steering, shift points, and suspension to fit the mood you're in and the road you're on. The 2016 C-Class. Lease the C300 for $369 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer.
It's back and bigger than ever. Olive Garden's never-ending Pastables starting at $9.99. Endless combinations of your favorite pastas, sauces, and toppings. And for the first time ever, chicken Alfredo. Plus unlimited salad and breadsticks. For a limited time at Olive Garden.
No 2 allergy days feel the same. With Nasacort,
Even on your worst days, relief can be yours. Unlike antihistamines that target only one cause of your nasal allergy symptoms, Nasacort stops more for effective relief. Nasacort, guaranteed, or your money back.
Philly's going to pressure Dak Prescott, 5 guys, Coach.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's what he's got to look out for tonight, that blitz package. If he handles it, he...
Look like Dan Patrick.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack knocked over a candlestick onto the shag carpeting, and his pants ignited into flames, causing him to stop, drop, and roll. Luckily, Jack recently had Geico help him with renter's insurance, because all his belongings went up in flames. Jack got full replacement and now has new pants he ordered from Banana Republic. Visit geico.com and see how affordable renter's insurance can be.
I heard you got a job as a developer.
It's official. I work for GE.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I'll be writing a new language for machines, so planes, trains, even hospitals can work better. This is... Oh.
Sorry, I was trying to put it away.
Got it on the cake.
So you're going to work on a train?
Not on a train, on trains.
You're not going to develop stuff anymore?
No, I am. Do you know what GE is?
Using 60,000 points for my Chase Ink card, I bought all the fruit, veggies, and herbs needed to create a pop-up pick-your-own-juice bar in the middle of the city. So now everyone knows we have some of the freshest juice in town.
See what the power of points can do for your business. Learn more at chase.com/ink.
Eagles safety Rodney McLeod. He was voted most likely to have been told he'd get a lollipop after the photo was taken. Next up is Cowboys center Travis Frederick. He was voted most likely to start a conversation with, so how big is your doomsday bunker? Here we have Jason Peters. He was voted most likely to have his head pop out of his jersey like a whack-a-mole. There you go, guys. Those are your NFL superlatives.
Tomorrow night, Halloween night, Jimmy's guests include Jay Leno, Gabrielle Union, and Big Sean. The Tonight Show, weeknights on NBC. Sunday Night Football, the roof open here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington as the Cowboys and Eagles battle for the division lead. About 40 miles from us in Arlington, go north and east, you get to Frisco, Texas. That's where the Cowboys training facility is. It's also a place Carson Wentz, the Eagles quarterback, likes a lot. You see, Wentz led North Dakota State to the last 2 of their 5 consecutive national championships, and that championship game was played in Frisco, Texas. He comes back to this Dallas area with good feelings. The good feelings around here are about Dak Prescott. Go outside the stadium, you don't see as many Romo jerseys. You see a lot of number 4 jerseys. Dak Prescott has it. A bye week last week, but the last time out really got folks excited with record numbers for a rookie quarterback at Lambeau in the win over the Packers. Tough defense to face in Philadelphia tonight. More on the game in a bit, but now more highlights. And here's Dan.
All right, Mike, thank you. We had a rematch of last year's NFC title game. Carolina hosted Arizona. Here's the opening drive. Carson Palmer strip sack by star Latulele, and it's Thomas Davis with the scoop and score. Later in the first, Jonathan Stewart had 25 carries, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. He gets that one. It's 14-0. Second quarter, Stewart from a yard out, 21-0. But that Panthers defense was unbelievable today. Just ask Carson Palmer. Under pressure all afternoon, Darryl Worley gets in. And then Latulele, who had 3 sacks on the afternoon, gets Palmer.
Arizona's offensive line is
there's so much pressure from that defensive front.
Palmer sacked by Charles Johnson. Arizona recovered the fumble. Palmer was sacked 8 times today. Even when he had an opportunity to throw it, he got picked off by Coney Ely. Panthers hold on to win their second game of the season. Arizona has a bye, and it's a good time for them to regroup. 5 of their final 8 games will be on the road. But after the game, Cam Newton making some news, reflecting on what he thinks is a dangerous trend that has to stop.
At times, I don't even feel safe. Right, and enough is enough. You know, I plan on talking to Commissioner Goodell about this, but it's not fun. And I don't know what I have to do. I mean, I showed a lot of frustration today, and I apologize to the referee, who I was talking to, but I don't think it's a person that can go through what I go through and still keep their head, you know what I'm saying? And hits to the head, that's one thing, but when you're not protected in the pocket, that's another thing. And the story of my life ever since I came in is just, well, we missed that one. I'm sorry, I'll try to get it. That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. As players in this league, we do something stupid, we get fined. If we do something derogatory to somebody else, we get fined. And I just can't keep accepting, we missed that one, or I apologize for doing that, or I didn't see it. That's horse crap.
Okay, does he have a legitimate beef here, Rob?
Yes, he does, because it's really unfair the way they treat him, because he has a reputation of being a running quarterback. But also, Coach, when you look at his size and you look at his strength, and we saw him week 1 out there in Denver, it's almost like they treat him like Shaq. He doesn't get any calls because he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt because he's so big, but he's absolutely spot on with this.
But that play we saw, there is no excuse for missing that. Below the knee, that's an automatic penalty, should have been called. I feel badly for him because Cam should not be saying this. He is not the one. You go on public record like this, now that puts thoughts in defenders' minds. You're a little gun shy. His head coach, his owner, everybody in the organization should be saying this. He should not have to say this.
But once again, we talk about the officials each and every week. We talk about the pass interferences. You have an official looking exactly right at the quarterback. He has to be able to make that call, Dan.
Yeah, because we've had the excuse if he's out of the pocket, he's a runner.
Yeah,
there was no excuse there. We're counting down to kickoff. Sunday Night Football. Jason Witten and the boys against the Eagles. Coming up, Mike Tirico on Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott.
There's just mass amount of data in this business. Trey Brown, director of college scouting. You got to have a powerful laptop. We're trying to find the prospects can compete on the professional level. See how he drops his hips? You look at the athleticism, the speed, the explosiveness. We're on the field, in the classroom. The Surface Pro allows us to be everywhere.
One guy that really caught my attention.
I can write right on the screen. I couldn't do that on a Mac. At the end of the day, we're trying to find the players that are going to give us the opportunity to win championships.
If you battle back pain or knee pain, you don't have to tough it out. Turn it off.
Smart Relief from ICEOT. Turn on relaxing pulses that start blocking pain immediately.
And it's wireless, reusable, and easy to use. ICEOT Smart Relief.
You and I. My brother and I have always been rivals. We would dream about racing each other in Monaco. We were born brothers. Competition made us friends. Wishbold in a 2017 Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
Buy one, get one boneless wings.
I know, and I can never choose which one flavor to get.
Right.
So now I can get hot honey and garlic parmesan.
Exactly. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, there's way more worlds than that. There's Earth.
Right.
Earth 2.
No.
Schmirth.
Schmirth, that just rhymes with it. That's not a real planet.
Florida.
Florida is a state.
Well, it seems like an entirely other world.
Buy one, get one free boneless wings are out of this world. Monday through Thursday after 5 p.m. In the AM, try a breakfast French toaster. This is how you Sonic.
Nobody comes into this house without paying the price.
Not here! Not ever!
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Nobody comes into this house without paying the price. Not here, not ever.
Well, did you get it?
More people save money by combining their home and auto with State Farm. Here to help life go right. State Farm.
The best ideas come from solving common problems. My problem, like a lot of other men, I couldn't find a shirt that looked good untucked. So this became my passion, to design a shirt that captures the perfect balance between length and fit. Easy to say, not that easy to do. But with some innovative design changes, we did it. Our problem, my solution. Untuckit.com.
This Wednesday, Agent Weller goes missing. Life's over.
If there's a chance to get Weller back, we're in.
You're gonna need some serious backup.
New Blind Spot this Wednesday on NBC.
Welcome to Kia's Sunday Night Kickoff.
In this classic matchup, new faces take center stage.
The Philadelphia Eagles select
The number 2 overall pick has brought hope to Philadelphia.
Have you ever seen a start like that?
Tonight, his introduction to a long-standing rivalry.
Way to go.
I know everyone's real passionate about it, real fired up, so hopefully we can go out and get a W.
Adding further intrigue is the unexpected emergence of his rookie counterpart. 5 straight wins and the NFC East lead has shown his readiness for the spotlight. The future looks bright as a new era begins on Sunday Night Football. As these teams get set to meet for the division lead, let's take you on the field here at AT&T Stadium. Meet some of the key participants for Eagles and Cowboys. And Des Bryant's back on the field after missing 3 games with a knee injury and glad to come back against Philadelphia. 8 career touchdowns against the Eagles, the most for Des against any team. This Eagles defense is good, behind only Minnesota and Seattle in points allowed per game starting this week. That's one of the big reasons why. Brandon Graham, who has 4 sacks. He's tied with Fletcher Cox and Rodney. Those 2 very good defensive linemen line up next to each other very often.
Yes, Mike, and for Fletcher Cox, it's the sacks, yes, but tonight it's going to be the inside pressure in the running game, neutralizing that great Dallas offensive line and Ezekiel Elliott. That's what they need from Fletcher tonight.
The guy that I'm looking at is Malcolm Jenkins. He's their version of Tyrann Mathieu. He's a big part of their pressure package. You'll see him lined up. He's very versatile, but he's an excellent blitzer. Will have his hands full trying to defend Cole Beasley, coach, in the slot.
Yeah, and I think Cole Beasley becomes the X factor tonight with Des Bryant back. Des will draw a lot of double coverage. Beasley is a guy who can get open quickly for Dak Prescott. He can make things happen. Prescott loves him.
Yeah, he's going to have to get open because they bring a lot of pressure, but he's quick, he's got great hands, and he should be matched up against the safety, Malcolm Jenkins.
And then for Philadelphia, for them on 3rd down, Darren Sproles comes in the game. He makes a ton of big plays, but also special teams. That return game, believe me, I've had a lot of headaches watching Darren Sproles, right there. Watching him go on punt returns.
Back to the highlights. After beating the Jags in Jacksonville, the Raiders stayed in Florida for the week for today's game against Tampa Bay. Second quarter, Jameis Winston to Russell Shepard, 10-0, Tampa Bay. Third quarter, the Raiders down 7. Derek Carr to 340-pound offensive tackle Donald Penn.
Hey, you miss him.
And ex-Buccaneer Donald Penn. That was a huge touchdown for him.
Cut after the 2013 season. Next Raider possession, it's Carr to Amari Cooper. 17-10 Oakland. First lead of the game for the Raiders. Later in the fourth, Raiders down 7. Carr to Michael Rivera. And we got a tie game. After a 3-and-out by the Bucs, Raiders 17 seconds to go. Carr, Cooper, no!
He was great all day, but he dropped this one, Dan.
A rare drop by Cooper. 4 seconds to go. Sebastian Janikowski from 50 yards out. And we go into overtime. Under 2 minutes to go in overtime. It's 4th and 4. Jack Del Rio's going for it. Carr, Seth Roberts, and...
That's why he's going for it, Dan.
Ball game. A runoff win. Raiders 5-0 on the road for the second time in franchise history. Denver and Oakland on Sunday Night Football coming up next week. You look at the numbers with Derek Carr, something Kenny Stabler never did, or the Mad Bomber Darryl LaMonica. He threw for 513 yards, a franchise record, 379 of those yards after halftime, and he spoke after the victory.
I think that's what I'm so fired up about. It's not just the wins, is that our character of this team is we genuinely love each other and we'll fight for each other no matter what.
I mean, anything else I say is going to be an excuse. I mean, we had our chances. I mean, we were right there at the end of regulation.
Chargers in Denver, second quarter. Phillip Rivers looking for Tyrell Williams, and Bradley Roby picks it off. And then it's a pick 6.
That's what they do.
10-7 Denver. During the play, a scary moment. Melvin Gordon collides with the Broncos defensive coordinator, Wade Phillips, on the sidelines. And Phillips was carted off the field, taken to the hospital for an evaluation, but was alert and moving all extremities. More on that in a moment. Third quarter, Trevor Siemian to the rookie Devontae Booker, and he forgot something. Ensuing Chargers drive. They're down 10. Rivers to Travis Benjamin. That completed a 98-yard drive.
Great concentration. Got it on the tip.
Great grab. Third touchdown reception of the season. Fourth quarter, Denver by 11. Siemian looking for Jordan Norwood. Casey Hayward with a pick six, two-point conversion, no good, 24-19 Denver. Inside 3 minutes to go, 4th and goal. Rivers looking for Hunter Henry. And the Broncos take over. Last chance. They need a touchdown and a two-point conversion. It's 4th down. Rivers looking for Gordon. Rivers and the Chargers fall, literally, to 3-5. Broncos now 6-2. They face the 6-2 Raiders next week here on Sunday Night Football. Phillip Rivers, the 3 interceptions. Gordon rushes for over 100 yards. Denver's defense, 4 sacks, 3 interceptions. Denver now 6-2 on the season. Here's Coach Kubiak after the game.
Everything I've been told right now, he's doing great. Patrick told me there was a report out there that maybe something happened to his leg or something, but that's not true. He's fine. He's upbeat. Watched the end of the game, doing good. We've been in contact with Lori, his wife. He talked to me before he left the field, so we were just being smart. But all indications are that Wade is doing great, and he will be back quickly.
All right, I'll get your guys' comments on Denver here quickly. Let's bring in Mike Florio for an update on Wade Phillips. Mike?
Yeah, very good news for defensive coordinator Wade Phillips. The Broncos actually say he is going to be released from the hospital soon. All tests normal, so a very positive outcome to a scary situation.
All right, Mike, thank you. How long can Denver rely on this formula here?
I think this is their formula. I think they understand it, Coach. They don't have to be great offensively, just efficient. And I think from a defensive standpoint, that's what they rely on, creating turnovers.
They do. They went to the Super Bowl this way last year, but the difference is they've got to run the ball better. 54 yards by Booker today. They need to be better than that to win on the road.
We'll have highlights of the Packers-Falcons coming up, but first, back out to Mike Tirico.
All right, Dan, thank you. There's Tony Romo, who 10 years ago yesterday made his first start as Cowboys quarterback, and this week for the first time since injuring his back in August, Romo officially returned to practice. But will he get his job back? That's the question. As Jerry Jones, the Cowboys owner, just told me on the field, there's no urgency to make a decision. Romo's not ready to play yet. He says when Romo is healthy, the decision will be, quote, what's best for the team. But the Cowboys owner did add this. When you have a hot hand, you have to ride it. And right now, their rookie 4th rounder is that man.
The 135th pick.
For Dak Prescott, the path from 3rd string
Dak Prescott
to one of the most prominent positions in sports was not only swift, but strikingly familiar. At Houghton High School in Louisiana, and again at Mississippi State, Prescott initially became the starting quarterback only because of injury. Both times, once given the opportunity, he kept the job.
chased down from behind.
And when Romo went down this preseason,
A devastating sight for a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Prescott was ready.
I hate that it happened to Tony, but when the opportunity presents itself, don't ask why. Just take it and run with it, and that's what I've been trying to do.
That he has. Prescott, protected by one of the league's best offensive lines, and with his own mobility,
Leads it in.
has been able to avoid pressure and excel.
It's a touchdown.
He did not throw an interception in his first 176 passes, a record for a player starting his NFL career.
It's a touchdown. That's unbelievable.
Most importantly, these Cowboys, powered by Prescott, have already surpassed their win total from a year ago.
An enormous win for Dallas.
Consider this. The Cowboys only drafted Prescott after their attempts to move up in the draft and take Paxton Lynch fell through. And in an era when other teams spend years trying to find a franchise quarterback, the Cowboys may have found one in the 4th round. A 23-year-old who's done far more than hold down the fort.
Philadelphia has a new defensive coordinator in Jim Schwartz. We know he likes to take chances with that defense. more chances tonight against a rookie quarterback?
Well, I don't think they're going to change anything they do. I mean, players like playing for him because they get after the quarterback. They create a lot of turnovers. And, Coach, they typically rush 5 guys. You can see them dropping defensive tackles. You see them bringing nickelbacks and safeties. But this is what they try to do, Coach.
Yep, and you have to know as a quarterback who's coming. And that's what Dak Prescott is really good at as a young player. Green Bay had an aggressive blitz package, too. But he read it. He saw it. He got in the right plays, audible, or like this, threw hot. He didn't let the blitz get to him. This will be a big part of the game tonight.
Cole Beasley will be a huge part of the game because he runs such precise routes.
And they get Des Bryant back as well. The final highlight, the Packers' first road game in 6 weeks brought them to Atlanta. Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan, big afternoons. First quarter, Rodgers deep to Jordy Nelson. This will go for 58 yards.
Right over the rookie safety's head.
And then 2 plays later, it'll be Rodgers finding Nelson for Nelson's 6th touchdown this season, and just like that, it's 7-3 Green Bay. Falcons would answer. It's Ryan to Taylor Gabriel, 47 yards. What a toss. 10-7 Atlanta, second quarter. Rodgers tries to answer. This is a rookie wide receiver, Geronimo Allison. Geronimo, undrafted out of Illinois. That's his first career catch. They got another rookie. This is a first career touchdown for the 5th-round pick out of Cal, Trevor Davis. Third quarter, Falcons down 5. Ryan to Teron Ward. Led to a Falcons touchdown, 26-24. Ward, they just signed him off the practice squad. Tevin Coleman inactive. Rodgers scrambling.
That's what he does so well.
13 yards, under 8 minutes to go. They're down 2. Later in the drive, Rodgers to Jeff Janis. Packers take the lead. 2-point conversion good, 32-26. Less than a minute to go. Need a touchdown, need an extra point. Ryan, Mohamed Sanu. Falcons go up 1. Last chance for the Packers. This is 4th down. And Rodgers with less than 15 seconds to go. Falcons hold on to win it. They got a short turnaround. They go to Tampa on Thursday night. Atlanta snapping a 2-game losing streak. Green Bay's 4-3 start is their worst since 2012. Paul Burmeister on the field in Atlanta. Brought to you by the 2017 Kia Sorento, MVP of SUVs. Paul?
Hey, Dan, Matt Ryan was awfully impressive on that game-winning drive, completing 9 out of 11 passes, which is impressive by itself, all the more so considering that the leading receiver in the NFL, Julio Jones, didn't catch a single pass on that game-winning drive. I talked to Matt just after the win and asked him to take us inside his mindset, breaking the huddle for the game-winning drive.
You know, I think the biggest thing in those type of situations is you just have to do your job. You can't worry about, 10 plays later or how we're going to find a way to score. You just have to do your job one play at a time. I thought collectively we did a great job of that.
You're 9 years in here with this team. This team is yours no matter what happened on that last drive. But what's it mean to you at this stage of your career to have a game winner like that?
Well, I know how hard it is. I mean, the longer you play, you know how hard it is to win one game in this league. And so when you can do it against a good football team, great quarterback. I mean, Aaron played his tail off today, but we just found a way, man. It feels really good.
This team has been good in the past, but it hasn't been great in your tenure. What gives you belief that it can be now?
Well, I think we've got a tight group of guys, and we're not there yet, but we continue to get better. We've got a young team. Guys have great energy day in and day out. It just feels like a good squad, and it's fun to be a part of it.
Dan, you already mentioned the short turnaround playing at Tampa Bay on Thursday night. Matt told me just after we talked there that he's already played in 8 or 9 Thursday night games. I asked him what's the most important thing he's learned about preparation for Thursday night games. He said sleep. For tonight, that means a quick dinner and right to bed, up and at it early tomorrow.
Paul Burmeister joining us live from Atlanta. 3 touchdown passes for Matty Ice. You got the coach's clicker. What are you going to show us?
Well, we're going to show that last touchdown pass. They talked about Julio Jones not having a catch on that last drive, but he still, Rodney, had such a tremendous impact. He's going to come down here, run a corner route, and take all this coverage away and make it nice and easy for Mohamed Sanu.
And this is the power of Julio Jones right here. You got 2 guys double teaming him, and this is a play. I was at their practice on Friday that they were working on in the red zone. Mohamed Sanu is a big guy.
And they get him on a linebacker, Jake Ryan. That is a mismatch, but there's no help back here because of Julio Jones. Ryan goes to him for the game winner.
Falcons in Tampa coming up on Thursday. Sunday Night Football coming up. We're about 20 minutes from kickoff. Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys hosting the Eagles. Kickoff just ahead here on NBC.
The new Pixel, phone by Google, only on Verizon.
Okay, Google, show me Korean restaurants in Boulder.
I found a few places. The only network that can power the first phone with the new Google Assistant, unlimited photo storage, and a stunning VR experience.
How is this possible?
So buy a Pixel only on Verizon and get up to $300 back. And right now, get 4 lines and 20 gigs for just $160 with no surprise overages. All on America's best network.
Ready, down, put.
Play Tecmo metal version.
Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face. Spread sunshine all over the place. And put on a happy face.
Whoa, this is awful. Try it.
Oh, no, that looks gross. What is that?
You gotta try it. It's terrible.
I don't want to try it if it's terrible.
It's like mango chutney and burnt hair.
No, thank you. I have a very sensitive palate.
Just try it.
Guys, I think we should hurry up.
If you taste something bad, you want someone else to try it. It's what you do.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Shh. Dog. Best part of the turkey is the giblets.
Cook the turkey upside down and it will baste itself.
I like my turkey carved thick.
Everyone's got an opinion when it comes to turkey, even Subway. Our new thick-cut autumn carved turkey sandwich has all white meat with no artificial preservatives or flavors, and is topped with sliced cheddar and sweet cranberry mustard sauce on freshly baked wheat bread. Only at Subway.
Now this is how turkey should taste. Right, Bethany?
London's burning! London's burning!
My words! A scintillating derby!
The North London derby next Sunday morning, 6 Eastern on NBCSN.
First place in the NFC East is at stake on Sunday Night Football. The 5-1 Cowboys, the 4-2 Eagles. But before that, the best of Week 8. And we begin with the Patriots in Buffalo. Rob Gronkowski excited about this one. A new franchise record is 69th career touchdown, 68 receiving, 1 rushing.
Yeah, he's happy to have Tom Brady back. They tried to fool Tom. You can't do that.
MVP.
Put up 41 on the Bills. They got a bye week coming up. Seattle was in New Orleans. Fourth quarter, Drew Brees to Brandon Cooks. This is the Saints' first lead of the game.
Yeah, it was a push off by the wide receiver. It should have been called. Missed by the officials.
Seahawks last chance. They're down 5. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse. Time winding down, and he's out of bounds.
We say it every week. Keep him in bounds.
Arizona at Carolina. Are the Panthers back?
Yeah, their front four played tremendous today.
Thomas Davis, the scoop and score. Panthers snapping a 4-game losing streak. Arizona goes into a much-needed bye week. Kansas City at Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill's Twitter name is, I'm faster than ya.
What's wrong with your
Well, the Colts, they should go on Twitter and get that.
Colts dropped to 3-5. Oakland at Tampa Bay. In overtime, Derek Carr to Seth Roberts. We have walk-offs in baseball. Is this a runoff in football?
What's wrong with your Buccaneers, Coach?
No pass defense today.
Derek Carr, 4 touchdowns, 513 passing yards. We'll have Denver and Oakland next Sunday night here on NBC. Denver hosting San Diego. Phillip Rivers picked off 3 times, including Bradley Roby pick 6.
Yeah, this defense feels like they can win games all by themselves, right?
DeMarcus Ware back, they're very dangerous.
Green Bay and Atlanta, 2 of the league's best QBs, didn't disappoint. Rodgers to Jeff Janis taking the late lead, but Matt Ryan comes right back. Here's your game-winning score under 40 seconds to go. Mohamed Sanu.
His name is Matty Ice, Dan.
Yeah, he was ice on this last drive.
Detroit at Houston. Bill O'Brien didn't seem too pleased afterwards with the win, but the first-place Texans are now 5-3.
Speaking of push-offs, how about that one, Rodney?
C.J. Fedorowicz.
Wow.
Houston snapping the 3-game winning streak by Detroit. Speaking of Coach O'Brien, he starts the best sounds.
You don't seem to be real excited about winning.
I'm very excited about winning. I'm always excited about winning. Can't you tell? I'm very excited.
If anybody want to go at Tress for missing those field goals, I think you suck.
All I said was, are you freaking kidding me? That's three flags in a row. And then he took his hat off and threw another one.
It's the way it is. You know, you don't like it, you better get in another sport.
And I think that everything about you is nothing you know of football.
I feel that for sure when you get like 50 middle fingers from the people in the first 3 rows.
What was the breaking point today? That, I mean, you clearly feel strongly about.
My ACL. That's the breaking point. That's the breaking point.
Peace.
Mike Florio from Pro Football Talk said he didn't think Josh Norman would get fined for that outburst. Do you think he will?
He will get fined.
Yeah, Mike didn't hear the whole thing. The more we hear, the more...
Josh might still be talking there.
More ammunition out there.
Let's look at today's winners served fresh by Subway restaurants. Tony, I'll start with you. Your big winner is?
The New England Patriots. Tom Brady's back. They're playing great and pretty much locked up home field advantage in the AFC.
I'm going with my hometown Atlanta Falcons. Bounce back win after losing 2 straight.
Today's winners served fresh by Subway restaurants. 4-down territory, so we're 8 weeks in. Let me start with the most surprising team so far is who?
I think the obvious one is the Dallas Cowboys for me. I mean, when Tony Romo got hurt, we all talked about the season being over. We always talked about how bad that defense would be. But starting a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back has been very impressive.
And I'm going to say the Minnesota Vikings. If you'd have told me Adrian Peterson's going to be out, Teddy Bridgewater is going to be out, and they're in first place, they're playing very well. 2nd
down, 8 weeks in, most disappointing team.
I would say the Arizona Cardinals, and to me, they just don't have an identity. Offensively, they don't know if they want to be a big play offense, if they want to use David Johnson. And remember, on defense, they said we're one pass rusher away, Chandler Jones, from being a great defense, and they're not very good.
And I'm going to say the Indianapolis Colts. Andrew Luck is healthy this year. No excuse there. 3-5. Very disappointing in Indy.
Yeah, but that offensive line is not very good. They do have weapons, but I agree with you with Arizona. You look at that team and you feel like they have everything, but then there's something that's really missing there. All right, 3rd down. How does Dallas keep its winning rhythm?
I would say, I know Dez comes back. He's back tonight, and he's a very emotional guy. Don't force the ball to him. Allow the young quarterback to stay in his rhythm, and it's up to Dez to stay patient and not yell and scream on the sideline and create that attention.
Yeah, well, Dak Prescott has played games with Dez, so he understands that, but I think he's done a great job of getting them in this winning rhythm. They're taking the 40-second clock down. They're running the ball extremely well. He's not throwing incomplete passes. That helps their defense. So the defense is rested. They're only playing about 60 plays a game. That's the formula. I think Prescott will stay with it.
Who wins and why?
I like the Dallas Cowboys tonight. I think Dak will show a level of poise, and I think he'll handle the blitz tonight.
Yeah, I like the Dallas Cowboys, too. My old defensive line coach, Rod Marinelli, is coaching that defense. His job tonight is keep Carson Wentz in the pocket. I think you're going to see some creative rushes. I think Dallas's defense is going to do a great job stepping up today.
We will see you at halftime for a final word. Back out to Mike Tirico in Texas. Mike.
All right, Dan, guys, as we've been saying all night, big game here in what has this year been a resurgent NFC East, the only division in the NFL with every team above 500. But in recent years, this division has been in a drought. Since the Giants' victory in Super Bowl 46, NFC East teams have one playoff win. That's the controversial Cowboys victory over Detroit in the wild card game after the 2014 season. It's a stark contrast to the success these big market teams enjoyed in the 80s and 90s, a run that saw 3 different NFC East teams win 7 out of 10 Super Bowls, culminating with the Cowboys victory in Super Bowl 30. These are franchises where the fan bases don't tolerate a rebuild. The pressure to win is always now. And now, it's the top 2 in the division. 4-2 Philadelphia, 5-1 Dallas. Al, Chris, and Michelle are coming up. But as always, we send Carrie Underwood out of the tunnel first. Enjoy the game, and we'll see you at halftime of Sunday Night Football.
This has been Kia's Sunday Night Kickoff.
Tuesday, This Is Us is everything you've ever wanted and more.
Randall is gifted?
Discover an extraordinary hour of television.
Why are you pretending not to know stuff?
I don't want to be different.
New This Is Us, Tuesday on NBC.
It's time to save on the bold Toyota Camry, the most American-made car. And it costs less than Honda Accord and Nissan Altima. Lease Camry now for just $189 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Hillary Clinton won't change Washington. She's been there 30 years. Taxes went up, terrorism spread, jobs vanished. But special interests and Washington insiders thrived. Donald Trump will turn Washington upside down day one. Real change that puts Americans first. A vote for Hillary is a vote for more of the same. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote for change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
welcome
Greg.
back.
How's the year at Camargo?
Hey, we won Master Dealer.
Again?
30 years in a row, Chris.
That's unbelievable.
For sales and service.
You know, those service guys in the back are spectacular.
Hey, speaking of service, we're number 5 in the whole country for GM for retention.
Oh, my gosh. You buy a Camargo Cadillac, you'll be back. You must have one heck of a spokesperson, boy.
It's true. Arby's new steak and chicken fajita flatbreads don't come on a sizzling platter, but they do come on a flatbread, which, if you think about it, is much better to eat. Arby's, we have the meats.
Change has never been more powerful. We're rolling out our capable new lineup during Nissan's Year of the Truck and SUV event. The all-new Armada and Pathfinder, plus the award-winning Murano and our best-selling Rogue with intuitive all-wheel drive.
She's been there 30 years. Taxes went up, terrorism spread, jobs vanished. But special interests and Washington insiders thrived. Donald Trump will turn Washington upside down. Day one. Real change that puts Americans first. A vote for Hillary is a vote for more of the same. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote for change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
welcome
Greg.
back.
How's the year, Camargo?
Hey, we won Master Dealer.
Again?
30 years in a row, Chris.
That's unbelievable.
For sales and service.
You know, those service guys in the back are spectacular.
Hey, speaking of service, we're number 5 in the whole country for GM for retention.
Oh, my gosh. You buy a Camargo Cadillac, you'll be back. You must have one heck of a spokesperson, boy.
It's true. Arby's new steak and chicken fajita flatbreads don't come on a sizzling platter, but they do come on a flatbread, which, if you think about it, is much better to eat. Arby's, we have the meats.
Change has never been more powerful. We're rolling out our capable new lineup during Nissan's Year of the Truck and SUV event. The all-new Armada and Pathfinder, plus the award-winning Murano and our best-selling Rogue with intuitive all-wheel drive. Take on any terrain. Get to Nissan now for big savings and get a low $189 per month lease on the 2016 Rogue, or lease Murano just $259 per month.
The new local tactics to prevent school shootings. Tuesday.
Spanish audio provided by Telemundo Deportes.
Watch every live, local, and primetime game on your phone with NFL Mobile. It's the best. And I'm the best. Exclusively on Verizon.
The NFL season is approaching the halfway mark, and the marquee matchup of Week 8 is here in Arlington, Texas, as the Dallas Cowboys take the field, set to face the Eagles on Sunday Night Football.
Oh, Sunday night.
Another beauty on Sunday Night Football.
Oh, Sunday night.
And here we go.
Stand up and cheer, stomp your feet, stop clapping. NBC, Sunday night about to happen. America's game, been waiting all day. The Eagles and the boys have come to play. The game's all here, let's turn it up. It's the NFL, can't get enough. We got a battle tonight, a winner take all, ain't nothing like Sunday Night Football. It's out of control. Get set, let's go. The clock's winding down. Let's rock and roll. Stand up and cheer, song your feet, start clapping. NBC, Sunday night about to happen. The hits keep coming and the lights keep flashing. Come on, get ready for the action. Stand up and cheer, stomp your feet, start clapping. NBC, Sunday night about to happen, and the hits keep coming and the lights keep flashing. Come on, get ready for the action. Sunday night.
On this last Sunday of October, the roof is open at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. And fans of the home team have had plenty to cheer about so far this season. All set to watch, Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys go head-to-head with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya. Remember Jimmy Johnson used to say, how about them Cowboys? Go figure. This is a team with a rookie quarterback, a rookie running back, a defense that has exceeded expectations, and that has propelled this team to 5 straight wins and a 5-1 record. If they win tonight, they are firmly in the driver's seat in the NFC East. Meanwhile, Philadelphia has its own pretty good-looking rookie quarterback as well. First-year coach in Doug Peterson. This is a team that's 5-2. They love playing here since the stadium has been open. They won 5 of 7 and 3 straight here in Arlington. If they win tonight, they're tied for the top spot in the division. So, Chris, Chip Kelly gone after 3 years. Big makeover during the offseason and coming into this season. After 6 weeks, how's that surgery look to you for Philadelphia?
Patient's doing fine out there right now. Let's start with the defensive side of the ball. 12 fewer points per game than what they had a season ago. The real story is their first-year head coach, I think, Doug Peterson, who's been taking some chances, and they've been working out there. And also rookie quarterback Carson Wentz, who thought he was going to be the third-string quarterback until just 10 days before the season opener. Right now, 4-2 is looking awfully good.
Yeah, really crazy. And kind of crazy around here. You and I have done a ton of Cowboy games over the last few years. Don't you feel there's something extraordinarily and uniquely special going on around here right now?
It is exciting, and somebody may have predicted the Cowboys were going to be 5-1 at this point. It was not me, believe me. And they're not just winning. The Cowboys fans find themselves dreaming of maybe another dominant era behind the rookies Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott. This is going to be fun. The kids are going to take center stage here tonight.
And Dallas also gets Des Bryant back from his knee injury tonight. They've been dueling since 1960. Eagles, Cowboys, great rivalry on Sunday Night Football.